I'm going to be talking through exactly what I would change with Billy Horschel's workout. He's in here with a trainer, Alex Bennett. I'm sure he's great, but I want to just say exactly what I would do if I was the trainer working with Billy Horschel. My name's Alex Keller. I've been a strength and conditioning coach for 10 years, and I've been lucky enough to work with professionals on the PGA Tour, Korn Ferry Tour, World Long Drive Association, and I've worked with some of your favorite influencers like Snappy Gilmore, Melosi Togasala on Good Good, Nick Delfico, who's the golf guy who lifts, for Met Carlson, who's the CEO of golf, Leslie Atkins, who's the Rookie of the Year, World Long Drive Association. I helped her put 50 yards on her drive in less than 12 weeks. And we're going to preface this video by saying that they're going to be talking about the fact that this is a strength gaining workout. And that is important to know, because that is where a lot of the critiques are going to be coming from on my side. So let's jump into it. He does start with 15 minutes of dynamic stretching and warming up. So that's where we're starting, but it looks like he's just stretching at the very beginning. I normally save stretching for the end of the workout, and I use movement warm-ups. So looks like he's warming up his lower back, his legs a good bit, his hips, and things like that. So you'd be assuming that he's doing a leg workout or something that's very back intensive. Looks like he's got really good movements here as a nice warm up. And then we move into the first superset. So I'm going to pause for 1 second and talk about the warm up for a second. So with the warm up, I could take it or leave it. If I'm doing some of the movements that he's going to be doing today, which is bench press, rows, this is an upper body day. That wasn't super focused on upper body until he did the foam roller on the wall. And for me, it should be tailored towards the workout. I'm sure he has a leg day during the week because they say that this is an off week. You can do all of that dynamic stretching for legs during that or after the workout because it really doesn't have much into it. If we're spending 15 minutes on that warm-up, that's kind of boring in my opinion, and I would like to move on from there. Superset number 1 is a T-spine rotation and a paddle off press. Let's take a look. So he's using a resistance band for this and not the cable, which isn't a big deal, but it doesn't look very hard, does it? So, yep, look how slack that thing was when he walked it back. So by doing those two movements together, I'm not seeing any real benefit there. Now, yes, they're good for his core strength, but we're wasting a good amount of time at the beginning of the workout without doing anything for strength at all. So we're doing that. If I was to make a change to that, I would definitely use the cables or a heavier band and walk them out a little bit more. And then, so you're actually using a weight that'll matter, right? This guy rotates all day long, swinging a golf club. He gets plenty more exercise than that. But then we're moving to the second one. And oh, look, we have more cable rotations. Cable rotations are a thing where, I don't know, I like to offset the damage that we do on our back in the gym. So this isn't bad. He's not going heavy at all, so I doubt it's any type of hard for him. And he's holding the ball in between his legs, which might turn on his adductors a little bit more and his legs. But it's not doing much when you're only doing it with 20 pounds. I'll tell you what. Next, we have a lat pull down where we're sitting down and you can tell that the weight isn't very substantial. I would be changing this out with pull-ups or a seated lat pull down where you can actually brace yourself for weight. With this, I'm sure that the golf coach is saying that it's getting leg activation and all this other stuff. It's going to help the full body with the golf swing. It's not making him stronger, which is what the whole purpose of this workout is. Getting stronger will make you hit the ball farther, and to have to support stronger weight, you'll have to do that. So next we have a superset of bird dogs and cable chest presses. Bird dog rows I actually really like. This is the one movement in this workout that I love. Love. This is one where we're not rotating. We're getting a ton of activation in the core and the lower back and the legs. And we're actually going to be able to push some real weight and get stronger and have a benchmark with this. So I love the bird dogs. This is something that's really, really good for the core, the golf swing, and overall. But then we're supersetting it with this chest press. Once again, this is a good movement, but you can't really use all the weight that you would like to with the cable. So I could take or leave this one. I really like the bird dogs. It's a good superset with it. I might do maybe incline dumbbell chest press or something else where I can really push the weight on top of it. Dumbbell bench press, so flat. So with this, I really like dumbbell bench press. We'll get to his form later. It's not the best. I would really like him to have his shoulder blades back and down a little bit more to reduce the risk of injury. But he's going fairly heavy, 3 sets of 8, which is great for building strength. But like I said, with the bird dogs, I would almost superset like an incline with both arms with that. And then I would do the single set with single arm flat bench press on the bench, because I think that that's going to really get the strength results that he wants and engage the core. It'll be a good offset of the bird dogs, and then we'll get like really strong throughout the course of this workout and work on our core a lot more, which is important. Then he moves on to arms, it looks like. So 1 set or a superset of hammer curls and tricep extensions, 3 sets of 8. This is great. With arms, I definitely think that it's super important to train arms when it comes to golf, because especially with thick lies and things like that, a strong grip strength is worth it. I would tweak his tricep extension form a little bit, but other than that, I think these two exercises are good. It looks like he does a full body day. If I had to guess, Billy Horschel's training twice a week. And then he finishes with stretching. The stretches that he ends up doing here have nothing to do with the workout that he just did, which is okay if you want to do that separately, but like he just did chest and back, so I would be doing 3 stretching movements to offset the tightness that I just created in my shoulders through chest and back. If he has tight legs and tight lower back and all that kind of stuff, then these can be thrown in as well, but we're missing a really important part of the stretching through this workout. So there we go, guys. That was the entire workout. Looks like he's in and out in an hour. With Streak Performance, I make programs that actually help golfers hit the ball farther. I'm sure he's gained a few yards over the years just from playing a lot of golf, but I could add 20 yards to his drive by the end of this year with our tried and true methods at Streak Performance. So thanks for watching, and tune in for the next review.